Hola a todos, estamos de vuelta con Dead Synchronicity. Ya entramos al lugar donde tienen como que el campo de concentración donde están juntando a todos los enfermos. Es como que donde los tienen encerrados para controlarlos, por así decirlo. Aquí la enfermera Uma nos platicó más sobre cómo está toda la situación. Nos cuenta que no hay cura y que no es contagioso el problema. Entonces no se sabe cómo se dio esta epidemia, o cómo sucedió, o por qué. Y sí, encontramos la morfina aquí. Así que, pues, tenemos que regresar ya. No sé si hay algo más que podamos hacer aquí, o podemos sacar más diálogo con ella. Creo que no, creo que ya hablamos todo. Vamos a tener que ver otra vez todas las camillas con los enfermos y los muertos.
Hello, Uma.
Bueno, esto es por si quieres volver a escuchar todo eso, ¿verdad?
Uma, I should be going now.
Talk to my father, Michael. Tell him that I'm all right, that he shouldn't worry, that we'll be seeing each other soon, very soon.
Ok, bueno, muchas gracias, Uma, y disculpa por romper el vidrio. Vámonos. Ok, entonces... ¿Esto se podrá abrir todavía? Ya tenemos lo que queremos, pero ¿podremos abrir esto?
A tiny lock is preventing me from opening the door, and despite its size, it seems to be very strong. There's a bunch of papers
No había
stuck to the
visto
door of the
esto.
closet. There seems to be some type of bureaucratic form among them.
Protocolo de salida de brigadas número 1936. No tiene fecha ni hora. Personal médico 2. Personal militar 2. Tiempo estimada 3 horas. Localizador electrónico. Imprescindible introducir dirección completa del objetivo. Ojo. Actualizar base de datos geográfica. Test de enfermedad. Verde. No infectado. Rojo infectado. Rifles de largo alcance en armería central. Máximo riesgo. Cerda Adrián. Es del 1985. Es de mi edad. Él es de España. Tiong Edwin. De Malasia. Del 79. Parecen como si tuvieran una areola de ángel. Pero no, es una grapa nomás. Una grapa extrañamente dorada. Resalta mucho. Brown Jerome. De Francia. Butk Cristina. Estados Unidos. Nueva York. Cubilus Lake. De Chicago. Estados Unidos. Faye Roscoe. De Australia. Dage Russell. De Londres, Inglaterra. Lichtenauer, Tanja, Alemania. Bonnet Joan, de España. Bellard, Andrea, de España. Hay muchos españoles. Creo que el juego está hecho por un equipo español. Y no sé si sea esto como un cameo o un... así donde ponen a los desarrolladores, no sé. O a lo mejor... También tengo entendido que es un juego de Kickstarter. No sé si sean apoyadores o algo así del juego. Moreno Paloma, de España. Reyes Andrés, de España. Valero Alberto, de España. Magro Carlos, de España. Calderón Rubén, Madrid, España. Estaba leyendo un poco sobre el juego y sí, creo que vi que decía que era de Kickstarter. Entonces no sé si esto sea como que algún tier alto del Kickstarter de que aparezcas en el juego y estos son los que más apoyaron el juego. Eso o si no son desarrolladores del juego. Objetivos neutralizados. De Andromeda Strain. Connors Ryan, Baxter Duke, Power Ryan, Mutlu, Jamil, Matthew, Pablo, Diego. Ok.
Military personnel, GPS, targets, rifles. I'm afraid what's described on these pages doesn't have very much to do with typical medical activities in a hospital.
Ok. Y también no sé si esto sea algún locker para los de Kickstarter. Y a los que hicieron el backup en Kickstarter les dieron un código para abrir esto. No, ¿verdad? Porque no me está dando no me está dando algo para meter un código. Me dice nomás que no lo puede abrir.
A tiny lock is preventing me from opening the door, and despite its size, it seems to be very strong.
Okay. No sé si haya forma de abrir ese locker.
It's one of those plastic bags used to wrap up the patients in their final hours until they finally dissolve. The damp, sticky texture alone sends shivers down my spine. That means it's been used.
Me quedo reciclar las bolsas, me imagino. Entonces significa que el ácido que tenemos y la bolsa que tenemos va a ser para disolver a alguien disuelto. Voy a volver a hablar con ella. Vamos para ver si sale algo diferente, pero no creo.
Benches in front of the lockers. Typical locker room. And so is this musty smell of old sweat and dirty socks that permeates this entire room.
A ver. Nomás para tener todos los diálogos en gris, por si acaso. ¿Podrías recordarme?
Could you tell me again what this place is used for?
This medical center was built just after the Great Wave, taking advantage of some abandoned underground facilities. That was when the authorities were beginning to work on their project to rebuild the city. They told us the building was going to be used to take in the first patients. Of course, we had no idea the disease would become so widespread. I left my job in a clinic downtown to come here. I wanted to lend a hand. They demanded total confidentiality about our work to avoid causing panic in the population. Not even my father knew what we were really doing in here.
Yes. He told me that when I asked him about this place.
At first, we treated the patients with great care. There was medicine to ease their suffering and even research into a possible cure. Everything was going smoothly.
And then what happened?
Things started to go wrong. When the number of patients multiplied, we couldn't keep up.
Okay, sí es lo mismo. Nomás quiero tener todos los diálogos en gris por si acaso.
What do you know? Hello.
Okay, así es como lo quería tener.
Uma.
Así si en alguna ocasión tenemos que regresar a hablar con ella, si sale algún nuevo diálogo que necesitemos, ya sé que es nuevo y no me confundo con algo que ya le preguntamos.
The floor of this place is one big revolting ashtray. It's a little disconcerting to note that cleanliness is not exactly a top priority in the hospital.
Pues no, se acabó el mundo. No sé qué esperabas de esto. Ok, bueno, pues me imagino que me voy a tener que no preocupar por este locker de aquí. Me voy a quedar con la duda. A menos de que pueda hacer algo con lo que tengo aquí para abrirlo, pero no creo.
I'd rather not do that. The acid would do its corrosive work, and then I wouldn't have it anymore. Better not. I'm an intruder in this building, and it's under the Army's control. Going down to the main hall of the hospital would be walking straight into the lion's den.
Sí, imagínense que entre un soldado ahorita.
I'm not going to leave this place without finding one of these memos about the dissolve that Uma mentioned. If it's true that the Army has stopped looking for a cure, I'll need some proof to take to Rod.
Ah. Ok, me falta algo aquí. A lo mejor aquí en este locker está eso que queremos, pero ¿cómo lo abro?
A tiny lock is preventing me from opening the door, and despite its size, it seems to be very strong.
Ok, entonces todavía no me puedo ir. A lo mejor sí tengo que hacer algo con lo que tengo.
The entire world has collapsed. Why would I care in the least about leaving fingerprints here? Use this here? How?
Ok, a ver, eso no, dijo que no, ¿verdad? Porque no tenía dónde meter la palanca.
I'm not gonna open it this way. I don't see any cracks in the door big enough to get any leverage.
Con ácido.
It won't open that way.
Con clavos. A lo mejor con esto.
I doubt I'd accomplish anything using the pieces of the metal sign with that.
Ok. Con la resortera.
I don't think I'd gain anything by using this here.
Pues no. Con el vidrio. No creo tampoco.
What for? I'd only end up breaking the glass. Or even worse, cutting my hand with it.
A ver, no sé si haya otra cosa que me falte combinar aquí como a la resortera.
I doubt I... With the acid, I'd only end up ruining the pieces of sign even more. That wouldn't serve any purpose. Out of the question.
Ok. Porque si no me dejan salir es que debe de haber algo muy obvio aquí que no he visto entonces. El póster.
The handle that opens this rusty monstrosity looks worn out. It looks like this closet is used frequently, and with very little care.
No sé si haya forma de preguntarle a Uma sobre este locker.
It's sagging from the weight, and so dilapidated, that I doubt this janitor's cart has many more trips left in it. I'm afraid I can't do that.
¿O habrá algo en los lockers? No, ¿verdad? Pósters, bancos.
A very old piece of furniture, completely worm-eaten. Its decrepitude stands out even in this locker room.
Bueno, aquí hay unos cajones. A lo mejor aquí está lo que necesitamos, pero no sé si se enoje o algo. Con permiso.
Let's see. Inside I only see dust and old papers and a tiny key.
Ah. Okay. Con permiso.
Let's see.
Quería cerrar el cajón. Ah, bueno. Estamos en el apocalipsis, estamos en el fin del mundo y me imagino que no importa si dejo los cajones cerrados. Ok, ahora ya con esta llave me imagino que abres esto.
Let's see if it's the key to this closet. Bingo.
Bingo. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Test de enfermedad.
I see a yellow bucket in here with medical waste, with a handful of what seem to be tests for detecting the dissolved. I'm not going to take any. A small red LED is blinking on all of them, an unmistakable sign that they've been used.
Ah, ok. Todos estos ya están usados. ¿Y acá abajo? Vaya, había muchas cosas ahí.
I'm not going to take an unmistakable... I see a yellow bucket in here with medical waste, with a handful of what seem to be tests for detecting the dissolved.
Ok. A ver, ¿qué tanto encontramos en ese cajón? A ver. Poco más y ya no voy a tener espacio para nada. ¿Es un celular? Localizador. A ver, tenemos un cajón de madera.
A rather large plywood crate. It used to hold some of the cleanup brigade's work tools.
Ok. Tenemos un localizador que parece un celular, pero va a ser otra cosa.
According to one of the cleanup brigade's forums, this is the device they use to navigate during their raids. Sort of like an electronic map. It looks like some satellites are actually still working after the Great Wave. Something I could easily confirm if this contraption had batteries in it.
Ah, ok. Hay que leer el diario otra vez. Credencial del hospital.
Authorized Vehicle Pass. It's the ID that allows the cleanup brigades to get in and out of the hospital compound in their macabre ambulances. From what I can tell, the Army can pump you full of lead if you try to come through the gate without one of these.
O sea que me puedo disfrazar de esto y entrar al hospital sin problemas, ¿o qué? Imagino que esto es lo que quería buscar antes de salir, para llevar como evidencia de que no hay cura.
It's an internal Army memo for the hospital's medical staff. The report talks about the failure to develop a cure for the dissolved, and what's even worse, the decision to finally abandon the search for one.
Ok, esto es lo que necesitamos, la morfina y el informe. Imagino que esto otro nos sirve para algo después. Ok. Vamos a preguntarle una vez más a ver si los nuevos objetos nos sacan más diálogo con Uma.
Hello, Uma.
Rex.
Uma, I should be going now.
Talk
Shepard.
to my father, Michael. Tell him that I'm all right, that he shouldn't worry, that we'll be seeing each other soon, very soon.
Yo le digo, no te preocupes. Vámonos, ahora sí. Yo creo que ya podemos irnos ahora sí. Chon, 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 chon. Ok, ahora sí podemos irnos. Oh no. Enfermos, muertos, disueltos.
Great. It's a hell of a drop, and the railing wobbles when you touch it. Awesome. Wait a minute though. Isn't the idea of installing this to make it safe for people to cross from one side to the other?
No te vayas a caer. Oh no. Ok. Se escucha una alarma, ¿no? Oh no, ¿estará pasando algo fuera en lo que hice esto? Intruso, intruso. Alguien cortó la electricidad afuera. Busquen la morfina se la están robando.
From here I'll have a magnificent view of the hospital compound. In truth, the part that's visible from the road is only a fraction of it. The vegetation conceals a much larger area. After visiting the subterranean hospital, I'd say that's the depot where the fuel is stored for powering the enormous generators that light the compound. It's impressive. There must be hundreds of barrels stored down there.
Ok. Bueno, vamos a entregar. Vamos a entregar todo. Díganle hola a nuestro amiguito ahí. Vamos a entregar la morfina porque ha de estar bien, pero bien sufrido el esposo. Todo lo que me tardé en encontrar eso.
This street is even more desolate and silent than it was before. I guess while I was in the subterranean hospital for the dissolved, the soldiers called the curfew.
Ok. ¿Tú si me encuentra alguien me van a hacer algo? Creo que por la pulsera que tenemos no es problema. ¿Podemos avisarle al amigo que su hija está bien? ¿No? Me imagino que nunca le dijimos que sí, ¿verdad?
This home already has an owner. Let's leave him in peace.
Bueno, me imagino que no puedo decirle. Nuestros amigos que estaban aquí ya no están.
She meditates in silence, resigned and exhausted. Considering the mental state of Reverend Blake, I guess it falls to her to take care of him night and day.
Okay. Y aunque quisiéramos no podemos entrar a la iglesia ya. Entonces sí tenemos que volver al campo. No hay más que hacer acá. Regresaron los soldados. Hola, ¿cómo están? ¿Cómo les fue?
The camp is closed, Rat. Get away from the gate.
But I have to come in. It's urgent. What happened?
There's no understanding you worms. Always wanting to get out of here. Once you're outside, you're dying to get back in. One of our soldiers was killed, and the camp will remain closed until the matter is cleared up. So take a hike.
There was an attack?
Yes. Someone hit one of the sentries in the watchtowers with a rock and made him fall out. He was killed instantly. Luckily, it seems there was a witness who saw the perpetrators launch the projectile, and they have been detained. But we never trust the testimony of a rat, so we're waiting for the criminals to confess, or for the murder weapon to turn up.
Uh-oh.
I don't think it's going to take very long to get the truth out of these kids. Or to find the weapon they used to commit the crime.
Oh no!
What have I done? I knew I shouldn't have gotten them mixed up in this. But they're just a couple of scared kids. Don't you see that? What are you planning on doing with them?
Killing an official is punishable by death, and martial law is quite clear in this respect. They acted as adults, and they will pay for their actions as adults. As soon as they confess, or we find the weapon they used to commit the crime, we'll take care of matters. Do you have a problem with the law being enforced?
You're nothing but a gang of warped psychopathic pigs.
One more word and I'll blow your head off right now, bastard. I couldn't care less what privileges that bracelet might give you. Get out of my sight.
Those pigs are gonna kill the boys, and it'll be my fault. I'll be responsible for their deaths. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, and fast. But what?
Oh no, no sé qué hacer. No sé qué hacer. Si les doy el arma y dicen, ay, ¿por qué traes tú esa arma? A ver, vamos a ver qué pasa si les doy el arma.
Rifles against slingshots? That would be a real tight contest. Shoot over there, even if I had a projectile handy. I consider myself rather clumsy. I just end up getting my fingers caught in the elastic.
Oh no, van a matar a los niños por mi culpa.
Not even gallons of this acid can make the traces of blood and guts on this wall disappear. I'm not saying they don't deserve it, but throwing acid on them could get me into an even bigger mess. I'd rather not do that.
¿Qué dijiste? ¿Qué dices?
Damn it. If I don't prevent it, those bastards in uniform are going to execute the boys. For God's sake, I have to think of some way to save them, and I have to do it now.
No sé qué hacer. No puedo implantar esto acá en la moto.
It doesn't look like it's having any effect.
Estaba pensando, a lo mejor debía haber dejado la resortera en la bolsa de la moto para inculpar al otro guardia.
The camp will open when those
Those pigs are going to kill the boys, and I'll be responsible for their deaths. I have to do something, and fast. But what?
Oh, no. ¿Tendré que hacer algo aquí? No sé si realmente sí tengo tiempo o no.
I'm curious to see how this thing works, but it doesn't have any batteries. Where would I be able to find some in the middle of Doomsday City? Or who could get me some?
Entonces esto no sirve.
In the distance, the other end of this tunnel.
No sé qué hacer. Oh, no. Muro de la vergüenza. Hablar con ellos no es de nada, ¿va? No sé qué hacer.
Better not.
No sé qué hacer. Y tener así como presión de tiempo. El cual no parece ser el caso. No tengo tiempo.
The army will keep the camp entrance closed until they find whoever killed the watchtower sentry. I'm not going to be able to get through the barrier until they...
A lo mejor lo que tienen que hacer es encontrar la arma en algún lugar, ¿no?
Time is running out for those poor kids, and if I don't stop it, I'll have their death on my conscience. Come on, Michael. You have to do something. You have to do something.
No sé qué quieren, y si me tienen con presión menos, no sé qué voy a hacer.
You have to... Those pigs are gonna kill... I have... I think this object is too useful to give away. I'll make better use of it. I'm sure of that. Besides, this contraption doesn't have any batteries.
No sé qué hacer.
It doesn't seem like a good idea.
No. O sea, si lo ataco, pues ellos me van a matar, ¿no? No sé qué hacer. Así me puedo ir arriba, ¿no?
I have no intention of getting any closer. Those pigs in uniform never take their beady eyes off the motorcycle. Besides, the key's not in the ignition.
Rayos, no sé qué es que quieren que haga.
I'm not going until... You have to let me in. I need to get into the camp urgently.
The camp will open when those brats confess to their crime, or when we find the murder weapon. Those two brats are going to pay a very high price for their insolence. And now, get lost, rat.
Those pigs are going to kill them. I'll be...
No puedo hablar con ellos. No sé qué hacer.
Shoot over there, even if I had a projectile hand. I don't quite see how I could use this here. Before shoot their time. Jesus, Michael.
Parece que les van a disparar porque no tengo ni la más mínima idea de qué puedo hacer aquí.
Unless dissolution is imminent, there's no point in wrapping these people up in the plastic bag.
Oh no, no sé qué hacer.
That would be suicide. The guards would blow my head off the minute I tried it.
No sé qué quieren que haga. Ay, no sé qué hacer. Ni modo, yo creo que voy a buscar qué tengo que hacer aquí, porque no... Odio esta presión de que tengo tiempo limitado y que no sé qué... No sé qué tengo que hacer. Dead... Synchronicity... Bla bla bla... Save... Save the kids, a ver si sale algo. ¿Cómo salvar a los niños? Ok. Bueno. Ahorita que bajé no vi nada de eso, pero a ver. Bajamos acá. Y se supone que el cuerpo del padre está ahí. ¿Pueden ver el cuerpo?
I'll leave the heavy stuff here, in case the rope doesn't support my weight.
Yo no veo nada. ¿Se ve el cuerpo del padrecito ahí? Bulto oscuro.
Jesus, it's the corpse of Reverend Blake. His neck is broken. In his delirium, he must not have seen the rope I left tied around the tree. It must have fallen from the top when he was trying to get down here. But what the hell was he looking for here?
Wow.
He still has the same grimace of terror as when he ran out of the church. What made him go mad? I don't care anymore. I'm afraid he took the answer with him to the grave. How long will those animals in uniform wait before shooting those boys? Their time is running out. Jesus, Michael, think of some way to save them.
Ok, ya, sí. Tienes que implantarle aquí esto.
Shoot over there, even if I had a...
No.
Let's see what's in here.
Okay.
Good idea.
Ahí está.
I could use Reverend Blake as a scapegoat to protect those children. On the other hand, him being one of the most famous and respected men in the city, I doubt anyone would believe my story if I accused him of attacking the sentry in the tower.
Ok, bueno, pues ahí está. Y pues en teoría sí era su palito, entonces... Yo creo que sí se la pueden creer, ¿no? Pero yo no lo alcanzaba a ver. Desde aquí yo no lo veo. Pero ahora que ya lo vi, sí lo veo. Pero o sea... No le presté atención hasta ahorita. Ok, vámonos. ¡Hey! ¡Acá! Dejen a los niños.
You have to let me in. I need to get into the camp urgently.
The camp will open when those brats confess to their crime, or when we find the murder weapon. Those two brats are going to pay a very high price for their insolence. And now, get lost, rat.
Those pigs are going to kill the boys. and it'll be my fault. I'll be responsible for their deaths. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, and fast. But what?
Y ahora tengo que hacer que encuentren el cuerpo, ¿o qué? O lo tengo que poner... Tendré que disolucionarlo. A lo mejor tengo que disolverlo también, ¿o qué? ¿Tengo que disolverlo también, entonces, o qué? Ah, pues dice eso de que no... Para no romper su reputación o algo así, ¿no? Si piensan que se disolvió o es un disuelto, van a pensar que estaba actuando irracionalmente entonces, ¿no? No, la bolsa no está conmigo.
A damp, moldy business card. It's almost illegible, but it looks like it's from a place called Beechwood Oracle. Most of the text is too worn off to read. All you can make out of it is an address. 24 Mammoth's Wood Street.
Wow. Mira aquí otra tarjeta rota. ¿Qué más puedo necesitar?
It's the corpse of Reverend Blake. He has a broken neck. He must have slid down from the top of the earthen wall trying to get down here.
Pero, o sea, el cuerpo va a estar ahí. Pero ahora, ¿cómo puedo hacer que lo encuentren? Ese es el detalle, ¿no?
Use this here? How? How could I use the GPS here? Besides, this contraption doesn't have any batteries.
Rayos, no sé qué más puedo hacer.
I don't think I'd gain anything by using this here.
Okay.
This is gonna be hard. Very hard. But those children are innocents in all this. And those ruthless savages are about to kill them in cold blood. I have no other choice. God damn it! Had the visions again! Not now. I have to do this. I've got to do this. My head!
No, el quinto impacto.
This has to end. I can't help it. It's that demon. You know I can't help it.
Please, Michael. Please. Make it stop.
Yes. That tiny cowardly demon. I remember that brutal sensation of acid running through your veins, corroding, little by little, anything good and decent you might have left inside you, turning it into pain, rot, and emptiness.
Okay.
I've disfigured his face, but not enough. He's still identifiable.
Oh no. ¿Qué más tengo que hacer?
I won't be able to use this wooden crate with that.
Oh no. ¿Cuchillazos?
I remember it. I remember. I can smell it, feel it, touch it. No, please.
Sexto impacto.
That cowardly demon, that dark and intimate specter that only you know, that gains strength in this new world. Digging its claws into your soul like a jagged piece of glass. Whispering in your ear that what you're doing is right. Because nobody has the authority to tell you otherwise. Good God, what have I done? What have I done? Why are you showing me this? Please, answer me. Who was I before the catastrophe? Before the world collapsed? Do I really want to know? God, I'm afraid. I'm afraid of myself.
Ok. Ahora sí. Pero el detalle es que ahora estoy lleno de sangre. ¿O no? ¿Ya me limpié? Okay. Estaba toda mi camisa blanca llena de sangre. Todavía lo está, ok. Y ahora, ¿cómo me puedo...? ¿Me pongo la bolsa encima o qué? ¿Cómo le hago? Porque pues me veo... Estoy todo lleno de sangre. ¿No van a sospechar de mí? Bueno. Guardar. Vamos a guardar otro. Ok. A lo mejor no hay tiempo, o sea, no tienes tiempo limitado. Solo te está poniendo para que sientas la presión de que tienes que hacer algo, ¿no? Pero igual sí funcionó muy bien, estaba súper tenso, no sabía qué hacer.
You've got the wrong people.
What are you insinuating, rat? You better have a good reason for saying something like that, or we'll splatter your brains all over the wall of shame, and then use the kids for target practice.
I know who the guilty party is. I know who committed the crime. And I know where he is.
Hey, we've got to hear this. Start talking, rat.
Okay. Here goes. I hope those pigs take the bait, because if they find out the truth, I'm a dead man. The murderer was a deranged man I met in the city a few hours ago. He told me he was desperate, tired of the humiliation and violence he had to face every day. He was determined to do something crazy. I didn't believe him at the time, but now I see that he wasn't kidding. After the attack, he committed suicide by jumping into the cesspit next to the camp road. You'll find him there. His face is unrecognizable from hitting the rocks and scraping against the rubble, but I'm sure you'll find the murder weapon next to his body.
We'll check out your story and see if it holds up.
We're approaching what looks
Por
like
cierto,
a body.
tiene mucha sangre usted, señor, ¿por qué?
Right. Over.
What a mess. What the hell happened to his face?
Meh. Who cares? We found the guilty party with the murder weapon. Let those kids go. And unlock the camp gate. Over.
You can come in now, rat.
Ok. Por cierto, rata, ¿por qué tienes toda esa sangre en tu camisa blanca? No, por nada, señor. No sospeche de mí ni nada. Ya me voy. Y esta Rose decía que tenía mi ropa, ¿no? A lo mejor me puedo cambiar de ropa con ella cuando ya tenga eso. Entonces, ¿qué hago primero? Vamos a entregar la morfina, yo creo. Aquí tienes morfina.
I brought the morphine for your husband, just as I promised. This woman in this house gave me the chills. Let's get this over with as soon as possible.
So you've come for your money. Is that it, you rat?
You offered it to me. I didn't ask for anything in return.
No, you're right. Yeah, I guess you've earned it. That's what we agreed. I'm an honest woman. I think you have a very wrong impression of me. Take your money, Michael.
All right, thank you and good luck. I'm sure we'll be seeing each other around the camp.
Wait! Michael, is it money that you want? I have more money. I still have some savings. Those camp rats didn't manage to take it all. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I don't understand.
My husband is about to die. Without him, we'll be nobodies. Me and the kids. The soldiers don't even show us any respect anymore. A while ago, they broke in here to take them away, with no explanation. And it didn't matter to them in the least whose children they were. But if you stay here, all that could change. I still have some contacts. I could arrange for you to become the new Camp Mo. You're not like the rest of those rats out there, Michael. You're one of us. We'd be important again. We'd keep our privileges. Or do you want to be just another beggar in this sewer? I can't lower myself to that. I'd do anything. Stay here with us, Michael.
No. I don't doubt for a second that this woman would be capable of anything, like a cornered scorpion. I don't think that would be a good idea. It would be better for me to leave. Take good care of those boys. They're good kids.
Yeah, get out of here, you disgusting rat. You're all alike. In this camp, all you rats are alike. I don't need you. I don't need any of you. You're just waiting to see us fall. But I won't give you the satisfaction, you disgusting rats. I'll do what I have to do. But you won't see me crawling around in the trash like you.
A cornered scorpion, surrounded by flames that are closing in. I think it would be best not to speak to this woman ever again. She could be dangerous.
Ok, bueno. Yo pensé que sí iba a aceptarlo. Niños, ¿están bien?
Hello, Michael.
Se llevaron el susto de su vida.
The soldiers? They were pointing their rifles at us, but we didn't squeal on you. We're two brave, strong men, aren't we? Well, we did cry a little. Shut up.
Of course you are. I'm proud of you. When you're grown up, everyone will know that you two can be trusted.
Grown up? But that's not going to be for a long time. Yeah, besides, our mom says that's not going to happen. There's no future for anyone, not for us either.
Don't pay any attention to what people say. You should only worry about taking care of each other. That's the only thing that matters now, okay? I gotta get going. Goodbye, boys.
Goodbye, Michael. Goodbye, Michael.
Cuídense, niños. Y si alguna vez se quieren escapar, esta torre de aquí está vacía. Por cierto, Michael, ¿por qué estás todo lleno de sangre? Ok. Ahora sí vamos con Rose. Ahora ya tenemos dinero para entrar. Vamos a revisar el diario. A ver qué ha cambiado aquí. Rod me ha prometido su ayuda para recuperar mi pasado. Hay que hablar con él. Recuperar el pasado. A cambio de localizar ese medicamento para los disueltos. Rose conoce un secreto mío anterior a la gran ola. ¿Cómo puedo obtener esa información? Ya tenemos el dinero para eso. No tengo pilas para el localizador. ¿Dónde podría encontrarlas? ¿O quién podría conseguírmelas? El cazador, me imagino, ¿eh? Luego está aquí el video del primer impacto, segundo impacto, tercer impacto. Esas extrañas visiones y a la misma voz femenina que me despertó. ¿Qué significará Beechwood Oracle? Ya tenemos una tarjeta que dice eso, ¿no? Aún existe salvación, dijo Chris. El hombre de mi visión podrá hacer eso, ¿verdad? Santo Dios, esos disparos y la voz que me despertó llorando e implorándome. Okay. Vamos acá a enseñarles que no hay cura. ¿Estás bien, Rod?
Michael, thank God you've come back. Colin is worse. His trances are getting longer and deeper. My wife and I are afraid the end is near. Please tell me that you've brought the medicine to cure his disease.
This is going to be very hard. But this man deserves to know the truth. I owe him that. I'm sorry, Rod. You have to see this.
No hay cura.
It's an army report. It says that the cure we were talking about doesn't exist. That it never existed.
No, but there has to be a cure. There has to be hope for us. The vultures are starting to gather around our trailer, waiting for the end so they can take my son's belongings. Colin himself can see them from the window of his room.
Calm down, Rod.
Don't tell me to calm down. You've brought ruin to this house. You've come to sentence Colin to death. But that drug exists. It has to exist.
Listen to me, Rod. I've done everything in my power to find the drug, but there is no such thing. Try to understand. There's no cure for the dissolved.
The dissolved? I warned you, Michael. I warned you not to use that word in this house. Get out of here. Get out of our lives forever.
Wait, Rod. I'm sorry, but you promised to help me. You promised to help me get my identity back.
Help you? You've ruined our lives. You've condemned our little boy to death. Get out of here. Get out of here at once.
Michael, I have to talk to you. I have a message. I have a message from her.
Oh no.
God, it's Colin. A message from her?
Michael.
Está a punto de disolverse.
She told me to talk to you.
Where do you think you're going? Don't you dare go into that room. You're not welcome in this house anymore.
But the boy, he called out to me by name.
Colin's delirious. He doesn't even know who you are. Get away from my family immediately.
Michael, I have a message from her. It's very important.
Damn you. Don't go near that door. Get out of this house. Listen, Michael. We have a gun in that room with 2 bullets in it. Don't make me waste one of them on you.
It's all right, Rod. Calm down. I'm leaving.
And as for you, vultures, drawn by the scent of death, I won't let you take anything. You hear me? Not a single thing! When this is over, when he's gone, I'll make sure there's nothing left for you. You won't get anything! You won't get anything.
Oh, wow. A ver, vamos a ver. Tengo que ver el mensaje de él, me imagino. El hijo de Rod dice que tiene que darme un mensaje de ella. Maldita sea, necesito hablar con Colin. Ok. Entonces todavía ni se muere el niño y ya tiro todo a quemar.
Amidst these flames, Colin's belongings are ceasing to exist. His clothes, his books, his toys, they're going up in smoke. Just like poor Rod's sanity. It seems that the new world has gotten the better of him.
Okay. No sé si nos podemos asomar por la ventana y por ahí nos diga. No es que también por ahí nos puede disparar, ¿no? A ver, vamos a guardar. ¡Wow! A ver. Colin, platíqueme por aquí, por la ventana, rápido, antes de que me disparen tu papá.
Colin called out to me by name. He said he had a message from her. I have to go in there and talk to the boy before it's too late. But how? Colin's mother. I'm afraid the only thing left for Rod and her to do is wait for the tragic final act of this story to play out. And I'm sure neither one of them will let me go into the room in the meantime to talk to the boy. He made it very clear. After his outburst, Rod is not going to let me back into his trailer. Poor man. I'm afraid that this new world has finally gotten the better of him.
¿Nos podré delatar con los guardias o algo así? Porque ya me está tratando muy mal él. Después de todo lo que hice para tratar de ayudarle. Puedo agarrar algo de la hoguera. Lo voy a quemar.
Even if there was something inside there that could interest me. Jeez, that bonfire is too hot to touch.
No sé si tengamos que apagarla o algo, no creo, ¿verdad?
In the flames, all the hopes and dreams of Rod and his family are going up in smoke. I'm not going to add any more fuel to this fire.
Y el señorcito de acá se fue. Ok. Salgamos de aquí entonces. A ver. Señores, hay alguien que está a punto de disolverse.
Prolonged contact with these animals would be detrimental to my health. I'm not going to talk to them anymore.
Ok, no, tampoco. Bueno, vamos con Rose. Por fin tenemos cómo poder hablar con ella. Y ella también tenía algo que decirnos, ¿no? Así que aquí tienen su dinero. ¿Cuánto es?
Because of the dampness, but these bills give off a very nasty aroma. I suppose the odor of the new world is starting to become familiar to me. Now I fear the day I stop noticing it.
Okay. Ahí tienen su dinero. No sé ni para qué lo quieren.
I brought money. Let me see Rose.
Hey, this is a lot of dough, pal.
So, is it enough?
More than enough. This'll get you into Rose's van for the rest of the night. All you can eat. Have a good time with our Minnie Mouse, but be careful with the merchandise. You know how it works. You break it, you buy it.
Yeah, I get it.
Ok, bueno, ahí está. Vamos con Rose. Hola.
Hello, Mr. Sleepyhead. You came back.
Hello, Rose.
Are you here to save me? Have you brought me my baby? They won't let me leave here to look for him. He's all I have left in the world. I don't have anyone else. Will you help me? That's why you came back, isn't it? Or did you come back for the other thing? Do you want me to take off my clothes and lie down on the mattress?
Quiero hablar contigo, Rose. Me dijiste que tenías que contarme un secreto. Necesito escucharlo. Me imagino que si le digo eso, no me va a decir nada porque quiere que le ayude a encontrar su hijo o qué era. No, no quiero que te tumbes. ¿Por qué no puedes salir de aquí, Rose?
No, I don't want you to lie down. Tell me, Rose, why can't you leave here?
It's because of them. They don't let me go any farther than that empty lot over there. They say I have to be ready in case a client comes. They only let me go see Rod and Colin in their trailer every once in a while.
And why don't you run away?
Those men are too scary, Mr. Sleepyhead. They yell at me and hit me if I don't do what they say. Sometimes they lock me in here in the dark for hours. And I'm afraid the soldiers will come back. They say they'll call them, and if I don't behave, they'll hurt me again. I'm so afraid of the dark. Aren't you? Colin is afraid of the dark too. Before he got sick, he told me, and now they won't let me see him anymore.
I like the light better. Do you like the lights in my room, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Yes, they're very pretty, Rose.
It's like it's Christmas every day, isn't it? But the one who scares me most is the hunter. He's always ordering everyone around with a voice like an angry lion. He even gives orders to those men outside. He's like a horrible big dog about to bite you. I get the shivers every time he comes to visit me. But I like your voice very much, Mr. Sleepyhead. You sound like a knight in a fairy tale.
And I'm your princess.
Dices que no tienes a nadie. ¿Dónde está tu familia?
You said you don't have anyone. Where is your family?
I don't know, Mr. Sleepyhead. The last time I saw them was when that great wave came. They said they were leaving, but that they'd come back to find me, and then they left me alone with my baby. They told me they'd only come back if I took good care of him, if I held him and rocked him to sleep, like in the picture on the wall. Did you see my baby and me in the picture, Mr. Sleepyhead? But someone took him while I was asleep. You see, I had this dream while those soldiers were hurting me. Do you like to dream, Mr. Sleepyhead?
It depends on the dream, Rose.
I dream about my baby a lot, sleeping in his little cradle. And I also dream about my room in the house I used to live in before the Great Wave. The sun came in through the window every morning and lit up everything. Sometimes it looked like the walls were going to catch fire. This room is darker. I don't like the dark. That's when they come and hurt me. And sometimes they lock me here in the dark to punish me if I don't do what they say. Have you brought me my baby, Mr. Sleepyhead?
That poor girl is more disturbed than I thought. It looks like her mind hasn't been able to deal with all the pain of these last few months. Someone needs to get her out of here.
No, Rose. I'm sorry. I haven't brought you here, baby.
Pero ¿su bebé sí será un bebé tal cual o será otra cosa? Quiero hablar contigo, Rose. Me dijiste que tenías que contarme un secreto. Necesito escucharlo.
I'd like to talk to you, Rose. You told me you had a secret to tell me. I need to hear it.
Yes, Mr. Sleepyhead. I know a secret about you. It's something very important, but I'm not going to tell you.
Sabía.
Why not?
Because you haven't brought me my baby. I asked you to help me and you haven't done it. I want to hold my baby again and rock him to sleep. Aren't we friends anymore, Mr. Sleepyhead?
Yes, of course we're still friends. But Rose, please. I need to know what it is. What is the secret?
Okay, I'll give you a clue. It's a riddle. I have something of yours from before the Great Wave. It's the key for you to lock and unlock your chest of dreams, you sleepy bear. But I won't give it to you unless I can hold my baby again.
The key to my chest of dreams? I don't know what the devil she's talking about. But if it's something from before the Great Wave, no doubt it could help me recover my past. Rose, I don't have time for games. Give me whatever you have, please.
No. You have to help me first. Please bring me my baby. I want to rock him to sleep again, like in the picture on the wall. Have you seen the picture of my baby and me? It was taken before the Great Wave. I have no one else. I need my baby. Bring him to me. Bring him to me! Bring him to me!
Hey, pal! You can have a good time with our Minnie Mouse, but don't mess up the merchandise! Don't make us come in there. You know how it works. You break it, you buy it.
All right, Rose, all right. Calm down. Goodbye, Rose. I should be going now.
No, don't go. Please, will you help me, Mr. Sleepyhead? Will you bring me my baby?
And will you bring me a cradle like this one in the picture? Be my knight in shining armor. Bring me what I ask and I'll give you the answer. The key to unlock your chest of dreams.
I'll try, Rose. I promise.
A ver, me imagino que tenemos que ver esa foto para saber de qué está hablando. ¿Cuál será la foto? Espejo, colchón. ¿Es esta la foto?
It's a page torn out of a very old magazine. In her delirium, poor Rose thinks it's a photograph of her and her baby taken before the Great Wave. From the mother's hairstyle and outfit, the photo looks like it comes from some magazine from the 50s or 60s. Besides, I'd swear that these rocking cradles went out of style a long, long time ago.
Ya, ¿cómo le vamos a conseguir un bebé? ¿O podremos conseguirle un muñeco? Vamos a ver lo que tiene aquí.
It's the pile of rags Rose is saving for her baby. When winter comes, my baby will get cold. That's what she said. It would break Rose's heart to see me stealing her baby's clothes. I'm not going to do that to her.
Caja de herramientas, ¿serán mis cosas?
I doubt this belongs to Rose. I suppose that after installing the lights on the ceiling, those poker addicts left this old toolbox here.
¿Puedo ver qué tiene esta caja? Cable con luces fundidas.
Must be some leftover Christmas lights that are being used to decorate this room.
Berbiki.
From what I see, the only useful tool inside this box is a hand drill.
Un taladro, ok. ¿Será para abrir la reja de donde está el agua? A un lado, o sea, aquí está el lago con el árbol y acá a un lado está una reja. ¿Será para abrir esa reja? Está cerrado.
There's makeup scattered at the foot of this mirror. I suppose those savages out there force Rose to put on makeup to make herself look older than she really is.
La cama.
This is the poor girl's place of business. It was probably dragged here from one of those heaps of trash out there.
Creo que es todo.
A string of Christmas lights is the only source of light in this room. The reflections of the colors make this place seem even gloomier and more sordid.
Okay. Ahí moví el micrófono, espero no se haya escuchado feo. Sí vi que la barra subió un poco. Espejo, ya. Creo que ya vimos todo aquí, ¿verdad? Entonces, veamos qué podemos encontrar que sea como su bebé o algo así. Ya regreso, Rose.
It's Rose, and she's waiting for me to bring her baby back. The only problem is that I doubt this poor unbalanced girl has ever been a mother. How am I going to do it?
¿Qué dijiste, señor Dormilón? Lo bueno es que ya podemos entrar y salir. Ok, bueno. Aquí lo dejo por ahora y continuamos en el siguiente episodio. Vamos a guardar. Gracias por ver. Los veo en el siguiente episodio. Vamos a buscar el bebé de Rose. Y me imagino que tenemos que ir con el cazador para ver si nos puede encontrar una batería para este localizador. Y a ver qué más hacemos. Gracias por ver. Continuamos Dead Synchronicity en el siguiente episodio. Los veo después. Sale, bye.